You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.
Yeah! Listen up, partners. This is Good, Bad, Ugly on World Improv Network.
Good evening, everyone. I am Alex.
This is Asa in your face.
Wow.
And Jim, fresh from the gym.
Wow. We got some spunky guys here, some spunky win counselors today, everyone. We are here, of course, to not just be spunky. We're here to solve any problems that you have throughout your day or within your life, because we are so astute at solving those problems. Astute. So let's go right to it. We have Trent from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He says, Dear Win, I have a great time hanging out with my musical bandmates, but I can't stand their significant others. How should I break it to them, or should I even address the issue? Jim?
Wow. Well, I think this is one where you should just look back at history. You should and look to the Beatles and see what Yoko did. Get together. Make one last incredible album, fueled by the tension between you and the rest of your bandmates, and then break up.
Oh, break up.
Break up the band.
Asa.
You know, if there is one way to get this band back on track and focused on the music and not married life, it would be by murder.
Murder. Well, okay. Well, I think that's quite aggressive. I would say, Trent, maybe the better idea is to go to the Scarlet Ranch or something like that outside of Parker or wherever you are. I don't know. I think it's a swingers club or ranch or resort. And then just, let bygones.
In Michigan.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know. But Wisconsin, actually.
Oh.
But maybe.
We'll come check it out.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. And go find one. If not, make your own. And then you can have bygones be bygones and let just everyone swing around and frolic around in your own kind of music. And then maybe you'll like them. Maybe you will no longer be disgusted by your bandmates as significant others. If not, then go back to Ace's idea and murder them. Okay, Jordan from San Diego writes, Dear Win, I tend to give my number out to numerous women when going out to bars and nightclubs. However, I don't know how to best respond when I receive texts from these women that show up as unknown numbers and they don't state their name within the text. How do you suggest I respond to these texts? Okay, I'll take this one first. Obviously, if they're sending you a text, then there's a good chance, like you said, that you gave them their number. However, if they're not going to give you their name, they're probably prodding and testing to see how many people you give your number out to, and they want to see if you even remember who that person is. I would right away insult them. Insult them and tell them, look, if you don't know who I am and you're texting me and you're not telling me who you are, then in which case, don't ever text me again. And then maybe that would tantalize them to want to give up their name and give you some more specific information on that evening that you may or may not remember. Asa?
Yeah, I would say if you want to keep track of who's who, I'd say before you go out, go to where they sell cell phones and buy 10 pay per use, like the just
burners.
Burners? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
burners,
buy a dozen burners, and then so you'll have a dozen phone numbers, and then for each girl that you meet up with, you will give them the number of one of those phones.
And you write it down with a marker, Sharpie or something, so you keep track of it, or what?
Yeah, so each, who's who based on which number you gave out.
Brilliant.
Which you'll have multiple of. It's kind of an investment.
Yeah. But then you're not embarrassed, so investment versus embarrassment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim, I think you might have the answer.
Yeah. So what I would do is I would take this unknown number that texted you, and I would go to a payphone or, maybe just use a friend's phone or something and call them back and pretend to be from the IRS and tell them that they're going to be audited. And in the course of that, just accumulate all the personal information about them that you can under the guise of trying to make sure that you're dealing with the right person. Social security number, first and last name.
Bra size?
Well, sure.
That's IRS worthy, right? That's important for the IRS to know.
Yeah, no, absolutely, because then they can identify how much per year you're spending on bras, because women with bigger breasts will clearly have a larger bra budget to account for each year.
Makes sense.
But yeah, just get all their personal information under the guise of lying to them about their financial situation, then you can call them back from your phone and you'll know everything about them.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, Winter, you got a couple choices there, and I think all of them might have some kind of relevance to that situation. If not, tough luck. Well, we got one more thing to happen for you today, and that is a little bit of Horoscope Corner to get you through the week.
Love, fortune, status. Let us do your astrological chart. Horoscope Corner on World Improv Network.
Oh. Winners, I am looking into the World Improv Network crystal ball, and I am seeing the horoscope for Sagittarius, the archer. And it's saying that to get out your bows and arrows and shoot them at your phone so that you can type in the World Improv Network into your iTunes and subscribe to our podcast or leave a review, preferably a good one. Download some shows, leave a review. That's what I see in your future. Or, if not that, getting into a car wreck. So I would suggest you do the former.
Thanks for listening to Win on KZKO. Don't forget to interact with the cast by sending your suggestions for each segment throughout the week by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, Twitter at World Improv Net, or the Win KZKO blog. See you next week.
You are listening to Win on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO.